Hello everybody, welcome back to New World. In this one we are going to be farming up some oil. I've got a route planned out. It's a fairly long route, so bear with me. We're going to call this a bit of a long play. We're going to go through everything, not going to speed anything up. If you do want the video to be faster, go ahead and use the YouTube cog at the bottom. I can speed the video up for you. A few things before we get into this. First up, I recommend that you are at least level 40. I don't know what it is, but it seems like the enemies are less aggressive at 42 for some reason. You are definitely going to want star metal mining equipment because it takes a fair while for the mining itself to actually happen. Let me drop that, don't need you in my inventory. So definitely recommend having star metal mining for this, particularly as some of the enemies can be quite aggressive, as you'll see as we go around. So definitely recommend that. In addition then, make sure your inn is set to wherever it is you want to take your oil to, just because I assume most people don't want to be in the Weaver's Fen town. It's not the most pleasantly laid out place. I plan to be selling mine. I'm going to sell like 10k of it today because it seems to hold its value pretty well. So yeah, I recommend having your inn wherever it is that you want to take your oil to so that you can transport back. And then with an empty inventory, you can fast travel to Weaver's Fen. Come down this southern road until you reach this little pool of water, which you can just see here. And then just east of it is our first seeping stone. So just for a bit of reference then, you'll come down this road, look, you can see the lantern, you'll see the tree, this kind of broken down piece of wood just here, and that's going to give us our first seeping stone, which is what we get our oil from. We're going to be snaking around quite a few of these nodes, so please bear with me as we go through. So directly after this one, then, whilst it's mining away, we're going to be going over this way. It's actually already on the compass. They don't always seem to show up, so I do like to try and give myself a little bit of a waypoint in the direction that I plan on going in. The next one then should be about here-ish. It's on the map as well. Enemies here are weak to ice, so if you are a caster like me, make sure that is the element that you're using. Go ahead and get this one. So once we reach this one, then we're pretty much going to head directly to the rock. So it's like basically slightly out between us and where this divot is in the large rock over here. We'll actually have quite a few nodes here. Some of them may not have respawned yet. If you are going in a cycle, these bigger ones seem to take a bit longer to respawn. So results may vary on each run. In addition, one of my friends, Rockr, is trying out the proficiency potion because the drop amount here is quite low. If I run these big ones, it's usually like between 3 and 6, and so we were unsure as to whether or not a 7% increase then is even going to affect how much realistically we're going to be getting out of these nodes. I don't know if that's going to affect things for you. Of course, this counts as an alchemy reagent, so if you are looking for bags that can carry more of this, then you are probably going to want something that reduces the weight of alchemy components. So as you just saw there then, we're going to be heading south next to where the rock almost points back out. It's quite close to this. We should be able to see it. Here we go. Then after that one, we're going to head almost kind of like like as if this was going straight up and then straight out to here, but slightly to the right of that should be the next one. See it right there. Look, we're going to go ahead and grab that. I'm not doing the roll trick. I might show that to you guys in a second. I haven't really kind of demonstrated that on the channel before. This time then we're going to be just north of where this kind of corner of this square is, but in line with this kind of zone just here. Now here's where we need to be careful. You don't want to aggro alligators as much as you can. It seems to be pretty good if you can stay out of their line of sight. They don't really aggro on you too much. If it's just one, I've got a bit of a trick. If we do happen to fight one, I'll try and show it. It seems to work best if you roll past them rather than away or to the side of them. So that's kind of just been my trick for dealing with them. Next up then, we want to go towards the rock. We should have a few nodes over this way. No one's messing up my rotation today. When I was practicing this, there were like people all over it, but it's all looking nice and quiet right now. Alligator, you please stay over there. We don't want you. Oh, it's coming straight at me. I'm gonna aggro. Oops, decided to turn. Thank you very much, sir. You stay over that way, and I'll stay over here. Now, I suppose I didn't really give like a sight of how much I started with. So the amount you get per run, it seems to like teeter between 300 and 400, which is quite nice. Just a few runs of this, and you can have over 1,000 oil, which is quite significant. Next, then we go straight over the bridge just here. I was going to have this island as optional, but because of the respawn times, I'm actually just going to go ahead and do it in a second. This is an island I was thinking about. So over there's quite a few nodes, but it can spawn 2 alligators, so it's pretty ferocious. If you're finding them too egregious, feel free to miss this next spot. We'll be heading over this way in a second instead. Just so that you guys are aware. Can be quite egregious having 2 alligators. There's 1. Now again, if you can stay out of its line of sight, you can be okay. This first one's usually pretty alright. Yeah, you stay over there, sir. You stay over there. Now, I have to say, out of all of the materials that I've seen, oil has kept its price the most. There's the second one that can spawn up. We want to be out of here fairly sharpish, no other nodes. Then we're going to head over towards this building just here. Get all the way over. So, other than the alligators, pretty much all the enemies here are weak to the ice, so it's very nice for us as a mage. Some choice parts around here then. Technically, you probably could make this this run longer. We're going to come down here in a second, do a couple of extra nodes here, and then pop on around the road this way, which is actually going to lead us back to a load more oil that comes along this way, and then to the restart point. Technically, if you wanted, there is more oil down here. Hello. I'm just come to investigate my mining. So if you find that you are maybe mining faster than me, and so therefore you need a longer route, that's certainly something you probably add on. If I get orichalcum tools, maybe that's something that I'll have to do myself. But for our purposes here, especially as I'm not doing the roll trick, which slows us down a little bit, pretty fine. Once you've got the last node out of these ones, then you're going to want to come over here-ish. Is that all these done? Yes, it is. Over here. So you can see these on the map already, but we're going to be back over for those in a second. There's a bit of a trick I like to use. It's not like Mega Brain. Oh no! What a bad time for lag. Do you have to? There's the oil right there as well. Hopefully that didn't just aggro that thing while there's lag. No. Yeah, it's kind of. Oh, let's get you. Ouch. Yeah. And then just to the south of where we are, a little bit above where this kind of bridge is where we're going to go next. Bridge. I don't know if we call it like decking or boardwalk. There we are. So for the little trick then, that water there technically is wading level, so you can't run through it, but instead we're going to jump up on this little side ledge just here, which allows us to bypass that somewhat. Come up. I want to be careful again. Alligators can spawn. As you can see, it is absolutely desolate out here. I think a lot of people don't like this zone very much. But if you can just handle this little bit, like we are doing right now, get yourself a royal amount of oil, I have to say. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. I'm so sorry. That sounds like a right pun. So we've got these nodes then. There's going to be some more on the other side of the building. I think that's everything here. Loads of death notes around here as well if you want those for like kind of leveling, or if they're good for selling. I don't really know if they are. I didn't check. I'm here for this. And then from here we're going to want to go across to there a bit more. I suppose the good thing about not cutting is you can see exactly how long this takes. Please don't be a pain in the ass, sir. You're going right where I want to go. Suck. I wonder what I'm selling. I don't know what I'm selling. Probably some of my star metal tools I've got on. Oh no. Aha! Turn around! Turn around! Turn around. It's aggroed. Okay, so if you roll past it, I feel like it confuses its attacks a little bit more. Be careful of its tail. because it can hit you with the tail. Ouch. Once it starts getting you there, that's a real pain. Give a little tail because it can whip you with the tail. Yeah, you want to, ouch, roll past it if you're better at timing. Cool, at least we got to show one. Hopefully the second one doesn't come start on me now. Must have missed one on that, and it's respawned since we've been... In any case, so from here then, we're going to want to go down to the road. Up this one. Then we're going to pretty much go straight onto the other side of the road there, and then here, which is where we're going to loop around. Just to get it on the map a bit. There. We can always see it on the thing, look, compass marker, which is nice. Over the fence, there we go. And then from here then, we want to head pretty much level with this, one of this building just here. Should appear on the compass marker pretty soon. I love how almost none of the nodes have been used on the way around this route, it's lovely. Now, I feel like we should have a truce. If anybody else is going to use this method and sell a load of it, please stick to 1.5 gold. That's what I've been selling it for, and it's been selling very rapidly. So if we can all just stick to 1.5 gold, hopefully we can all make out lives like bandits. Don't start putting this on at like 10p, because this just won't be worth it. Okay, so from here, we're pretty much just going to head straight north, and we'll have another set of nodes just here. Almost at the end. This is the last one along these ones. So the next piece then going to be kind of like following this line across until it kind of ends up level with this. We'll follow it around this way, around where this kind of little thing hints here. There's going to be a couple of enemies we'll need to deal with on the way over. Kind of like huddled around a tree. Won't be difficult though. And I guess it's a nice little bit of XP understanding if you haven't done much in this area. It's nice just to kind of build it up a little bit, I suppose. It's literally what most of my standards come from in Weaver's Fen. Should have road right past this tree. Oh, this one's actually been taken. Okay. And then we want to head out towards the building a little bit. Another one. This one's been around here. And then back across for another one just here. And that is pretty much the end of the run. So I'll just show you guys the route back to the beginning, which is literally just here. Let's try and stay away from the alligator there. Go in. Definitely don't want to fight that in the deep water. That will be extremely unpleasant. It's very nice to get river cress and a black root in like one spawn. That's kind of fun. I feel like if bots ever make it onto this game, I really wish I don't know why, right? You can't gather water in the Weaver's Fen. It'd be so handy just to be able to craft potions right here in between the runs, but it just doesn't let you. And here we are back at point number 1, ready to set back off on the run again. So that is the run, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think. If you do the, I don't know what you want to call it, the run exploit, where you kind of roll and press the holster weapon button, you can get around it faster, but I find that you end up starting to miss the spawns. So if you do that, again, just kind of reiterating where we did the turn this way, could continue down this way instead, and then kind of come back around here up onto the road. But for the purpose of this video, I feel like that's going to be pretty good. It's a 50-minute run, gives you quite a lot of oil. 4 runs of this is going to fill your pack, which is going to allow you to get plenty of gold. Hope this is helpful for some of you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.